Let us look at some examples where we add and subtract integers and find out whether the left side or the right side is greater or equal. So, we have to fill in the appropriate symbols in these boxes. Either it will be the greater than symbol or the less than symbol or equal to. So, for that we will have to solve the LHS and the RHS and find out whether they are equal, greater than or less than. So, look at the first example, minus 8 plus minus 4. When you are adding two negative integers minus 8 and minus 4, the result is going to be minus 12. So, on the left side we have a result and that result is minus 12. What about the RHS? We have minus 8 minus of minus 4. Now, when there are two negative signs, when we open the bracket, this is going to become plus, because negative and negative combination will become plus. So, this will become minus 8 plus 4. So, we can rewrite this as minus 8 plus 4. Now, minus 8 plus 4, we have one positive number and one negative number. When we are going to add this, the result is going to be minus 4. Now, why is it going to be minus 4? Because plus and minus becomes minus. So, we have to subtract. So, we will subtract 8 and 4, we get 4, and we will put the sign of the greater number. Now, the greater number is 4 or 8. Obviously, the greater number is 8. So, 8 has got a negative number. 8 is a negative number. So, we can say that the answer is not positive. The answer will be negative 4. So, here we have solved both sides. We have solved LHS, we are getting minus 12, and we have solved the RHS. Minus 8 plus 4 has become minus 4. So, when we solve this and now we compare, which is bigger? Is minus 12 bigger or minus 4 bigger? Now, it is the opposite of what happens in positives. In positives, we know that 12 is bigger than 4. 16 is bigger than 4. In positives, there is no problem. But in negatives, we find that minus 12 is not bigger than minus 4. It is actually less, because as we move to the left of the number line, the value keeps decreasing. So, here minus 12 is actually lesser than minus 4. So, do not get confused by the value. 12 is bigger, but when it comes to negative, it is the reverse. Minus 12 is actually less than minus 4. Minus 13, minus 14, minus 15. As we move further on the number line to the left, the value keeps decreasing. And if you look at the number line on the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is actually increasing. So, in order to put this symbol, it is very necessary that you know that in negatives, when the value is greater, that number is greater, that means as we move to the left, the value will keep decreasing. So, minus 12 is less than minus 4. So, we are putting the less than symbol here. Similarly, let us do the second one now. This is minus 3 plus 7 minus 19. 15 minus 8 plus of minus 9. Now, how do we solve this? We are going to solve the LHS first. Minus 3 plus 7 is going to give us positive 4, and 4 minus 19, when we solve 4 and we have minus 19, plus and minus combination, we are going to subtract 19 minus 4, we are going to get 15, and we are going to put the symbol of the bigger number. Bigger number is 19, symbol before that is minus. So, 4 minus 19, we are getting minus 15. 19 minus 4 would have been positive 15, but 4 minus 19 is negative 15. So, this symbol is of utmost significance here, otherwise the question will go wrong. Now, 15 minus 8, RHS, is going to give us 7, and there is a plus and minus here, so that becomes minus. So, we are actually having 7 minus 9. Now, 7 minus 9 is minus 2. So, LHS we are having minus 15, RHS we are having minus 2. Now, what happens? Is minus 15 bigger or minus 2 bigger? Now, as discussed earlier in the previous question, as we move to the left on the number line, the value keeps decreasing. So, minus 15 is less than minus 2. Minus 2 is greater than minus 15. So, the answer to this will be LHS less than the RHS. In part C, we have LHS 23 minus 41 plus 11 and the RHS 23 minus 41 minus 11. Now, if you observe the numbers are same 23, 41, 11. 23, 41, 11. So there is a tendency to put the equal to sign, but we have to be very careful about the symbols that are inserted in between these numbers. So although the numbers are same, the value may be different because of the symbols that are inserted in between. So let us look at the symbol. Here there is a negative sign, here there is a negative sign. So that is identical. Here there is a plus sign, but here there is a negative sign. So it is not going to be equal. We will have to check out and solve the LHS and RHS and find out which side is greater. So when I am going to solve this, the easiest way is to add the positive terms. So we have two positive terms with us, that is 23 and 11. So when I am going to add 23 and 11, we are going to get 34, and we have negative 41 along with it. So 34 minus 41, there is a plus and minus, so we have to subtract. So this is going to be minus 7. We put the negative sign because 41 is the bigger number and that number is having a negative sign. So minus 7 is obtained on solving the LHS. Now look at the RHS. This is going to be 23 and we have two negative numbers here. The two negative numbers are minus 41 and minus 11. So two negatives are there, so we are going to add them up. Minus and minus is plus, so we are going to add this up. So 23, we are going to add it up. So when we add 41 and 11, we are going to get 52, and we are going to put the same symbol negative because 41 is the bigger number and the symbol before 41 is negative. So we have 23 minus 52. Now how do we solve 23 minus 52? We have a positive number and a negative number. So positive and negative makes it negative. That means we have to subtract the two numbers. So we are going to subtract 52 and 23 and the result is going to be 29. And what will be the symbol? The symbol will be of the bigger number. The bigger number in this case is 52. So we have a negative sign along with 52. So answer is going to be minus 29. Now look at the LHS and RHS. On the left side we have solved it to be equal to minus 7 and the right side we have solved it equal to minus 29. So which is greater? Is minus 7 greater than minus 29? Yes, the answer is yes. So we can say that LHS is bigger than RHS because minus 29 is much on the left side of minus 7, because then after minus 7 we have minus 8, minus 9, so it is decreasing on the left side of the number line. So minus 29 is much lesser than minus 7. So we will put the symbol of greater than here. So LHS is greater than the RHS. Same way now we will have to check out for the fourth part. Fourth part says 39 plus minus 24 minus 15, we have to fill in the missing blank here, is greater than, less than or equal to what? 36 plus minus 52 within brackets minus of minus 36. So let us try to solve this. We get 39. Here we have minus 24 and minus 15. So two negatives, so that means we will add it up. So when we add this, we are going to get 24 and 15, that is 29 plus 10, that is 39, and the symbol will be negative. So we have 39 minus 39, so LHS we are getting 0. RHS we are going to solve, we get 36 here and we have negative 52 and there are two negatives here. So negative and negative, when we multiply, it is going to become positive. So this will be 36. We have two positive numbers 36 and 36, that makes it 72 minus 52. Now 72 minus 52 will give us positive 20. One is plus and one is minus, so we are going to subtract and we are going to put the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number is 72, that is positive, so we get 20. Now look at the left side, we have got 0, and look at the RHS, we have got 20, and we know that obviously 20 is much bigger than 0. So we get RHS greater than LHS, or we can say LHS is less than the RHS.